One thing I get asked about a lot is next generation, so-called next generation homes. And today we're going to be comparing 3 new construction next generation homes. I'm going to take you on some tours and just talk about the builders and what's available right now. We're just a little bit south of Disney. We're going to look at D.R. Horton, Lennar, and Richmond American Homes. And a next generation home, in case you're not familiar with that, is a home that has a sort of encapsulated part of the house and yet separate sort of mother-in-law suite. So you can have in-laws or grown children or extended family living in there. We'll talk about what each one comes with and some things. I'm going to try to point out some things that you might find interesting or might not think to ask as we go. And yeah, so let's get started. And before we jump right in, I do want to point out that I am an independent real estate agent. I don't work for any of the builders that I'm reviewing here today. If you are interested in having me represent you in the purchase of any of these homes or any other homes in Central Florida, my contact information is always below this video. If you're looking on a cell phone, just click on the title and all of that will appear. So please feel free to reach out to me if you do have any additional questions about this or any other homes that you might find in the Central Florida market. We're starting off with Lennar, and there are 4 communities located about 25 minutes south of Disney. Our first stop and the smallest home that we're going to be looking at today is the Freedom Model by Lennar Homes. The elevation that we're looking at right here has a front porch, but if you choose one without a front porch, then the in-law suite, which is in the front there, is going to be just a little bit larger. And as you look around the community, you will see that this is a solar community, and this is not up for choice. Every home comes with solar. It is an added cost, but then your power bill is of course lower. You can see there are 2 front doors, and that one goes directly to the in-law suite. And that came as a surprise to me, but of the 3 communities that we are going to review today, this is the only one that had a separate front door to be able to enter into the apartment completely separately. Of the 3 properties that we're going to review today, this one has the most complete suite. The kitchen has a full-size refrigerator, a microwave, a dishwasher, no stove. Of course, the front door is separate, and there is a washer and dryer in that kitchenette also. The in-law suite has a divided living space, so you've got the bedroom and the ensuite bathroom on one side, and then the kitchen in the middle, and then a living area on the other side. And the fact that it's split like that kind of gave it just a little bit of a roomier feel. Not a walk-in closet, but just a regular size secondary bedroom closet that you would expect to find in any home. Now we're in the main part of the house. So this is the main kitchen. The sales office is taking up the garage area, which is next to the refrigerator there. There is a laundry right there. And there's your front door. There's the in-law apartment. So it does have separate dining if you wish to use this area for that. But if you're not one for a traditional dining area, you also have this peninsula with plenty of seating and then this dedicated breakfast nook. This one had a built-in seating area that is not standard. I really felt like this layout had taken into account just about everything that people want. This is an office. It has double doors leading to it. It is not a bedroom. There is no closet. So this is intended to be a home office. And then this is our regular sitting area for the rest of the house. The model has a screened-in porch area. I think the only thing that is not standard would be the screen. The rest of that would come with this home. Now there are 2 bedrooms with a bathroom separating them. These are apparently the same size. And then this would be the guest bathroom for the 2. This blue bedroom felt bigger and the closet was bigger, but we were told that the 2 bedrooms are the same size. One thing that is standard, though, is that these Lennar homes are smart homes, so you get a Ring doorbell, you get a Ring alarm system, the garage door can be controlled with Wi-Fi, so those are some really cool features. Keyless, front door lock, both on the main house and the entrance to the apartment. Now, of course, we're checking out the master bedroom suite. Lennar is not a custom home builder, so you are going to save money, but you're not going to be choosing finishes and things like that. And this home right now is kind of in the mid threes, like 355, somewhere around there, depending on, I guess, the lot premiums and things like that. But this is one of the least expensive that we're looking at today. There are 4 communities that Lennar has in this general area with different prices. So here's the floor plan of the Freedom Model, and I just wanted to recap what I liked and didn't like about this. I love that it had a separate entrance. It had the most complete kitchenette. I like that they included the home office. I really felt like they thought about everything that anybody could want, and I like that it comes with all the smart home technology that just about anybody is interested in. Very few negatives. It's not customizable, so if you're the sort of person who wants a home that doesn't look like everybody else's home in the neighborhood, that's not going to be possible. The kitchen and the family room are kind of on the small side. You are giving up some space because of the home office. And this one does have the smallest square footage of all the homes that I'm reviewing today. Now we're heading a little bit further south. As you can see, it's a bit more rural. We're heading to Auburndale, Florida. We're going to be about a 40-minute drive from Disney. It's a very gray day. It's actually 48 degrees. Kind of looks like it might snow, but I don't think it's going to happen. So now we're going to visit Richmond American Homes. And this is slightly larger than the Lennar home at 2,200 square feet, but a similar concept. This one does not have outside direct access into the in-law apartment. And here's a little bit of a look at the community. It's not a solar community. Some of the houses are 2-story, some are single-story. And the main difference between this and the Lennar is going to be that this is more of a custom build. So you are going to be going to a design center and choosing your finishes after you've made your structural decisions, choosing ceiling fans, choosing colors, choosing floors. It's not even like this is the package you get. It is all like a custom, 4 to 6 hour design center experience that you'll be going through. And here we are in the in-law apartment. This is the kitchen area. That would be just kind of a blank slate. It is plumbed for a sink. You don't even have to have them put in the kitchen. You can add it yourself. And if you want to use their kitchen, it is just a little wine fridge that's included. So it's kind of a smaller kitchen for the apartment area. This is the bedroom for the apartment area, and here is the ensuite bathroom. So from whatever the base price is at the time that you're interested in this home, they say that you add about $20,000 to $30,000 onto that for finishes typically. So there's the little wine fridge. There's no microwave. There's, of course, no stove as mentioned. No dishwasher. There is a space for a washer and dryer though. And right now, for this month, which is January of 2022, the appliances are all included. That is a current incentive that is likely to change from month to month, but stainless steel appliances are included right now. I'm trying very hard not to get into the specifics of the communities, but some of them have CDD fees, some do not, most do, and they all have an HOA fee. And the prices of the homes, as I said, are changing really twice a month right now, so it's almost not worth even talking about. To compare this one to the last one, I think that the main living area is more spacious. The lanai is certainly larger, and it kind of just gives you more common area space and a larger kitchen. This is the guest bathroom that's towards the front of the house. I like to try to film in order, but there were a lot of people in this model home and it just wasn't possible for me to do everything in the right order. And this is a look at the custom tile work and, the upgrades that are available. If a custom home is what you're after, if you don't want your home to look like everyone else's in the neighborhood, then this is probably your best choice of the 3 that I'm looking at today in terms of customizable homes with mother-in-law suites, which are, not a fully custom home, so still very much affordable, but they do give you those design options and choices. All 3 of the homes that I'm reviewing today are block homes. To the best of my knowledge, Lennar is the only one that sometimes makes wood frame construction homes, but these 3 are block. And as we check out the floor plan of this, which is called the Emerald model, let's review my top pros and cons for this particular house. So if you want your home to be your home and meet your tastes, and you don't want to have to do anything after it's been built, this is probably the home for you because you're going to have lots and lots of options. I like that the common areas are a little bit bigger in this home, although the square footage is certainly not overwhelming. And you do have potential to put in more high-end finishes. It's up to you. There is a very large covered patio in the back, which I also think is great. Overall, this is a beautiful home, but let's go over some negatives. The kitchenette is pretty small, and you're not going to have room to put in a full-size fridge, most likely, or a dishwasher, or at least you certainly wouldn't be able to put in both. There's no separate entrance, so at some point you're going to be commingling with the other people that live in the house, which not everybody wants, depends on what kind of a situation you have. And finally, there's not really a way to know the price until you've been to the design center, unless up front you know exactly what it is that you want in the house. So unless you know everything that's available and your consultant can tell you the exact price, you're going to wait a while to find out exactly what your price is, and that might be stressful for some people. Last but not least, we're going to check out this 2,700 square foot, 2-story DR Horton Express home. So this is another one that is not customizable at all. It is the largest, and I will warn you, this is not a model home. This is just a home that is just about finished, and I was able to go in and check out. Immediately inside the front door and to the left, we have the first part of the mother-in-law suite. So here's the kitchenette. You can see it is larger. I don't know what cabinetry, if any, is going to be included or appliances would be included there. That's what's in the house right now. This is the bedroom area. The closet is a walk-in closet, unlike the other ones that we've seen, and there is a hookup for a washer and dryer, although that is not included. And then, of course, there is a full bathroom also. I really like that the shower is just a little step in. It's not a tub and shower combo, so that's better if you are using this for aging parents. I think that that's a really good safety feature and well thought out. Space is definitely available to you in this house. The garage is quite large. That front hallway that I walked through, I feel like you could drive a small car through it. Very, very wide and open feeling. And now I'm sorry about my camera work. I was alone in the house and probably feeling a little bit nervous. I'm not sure what was going on here, but I'm kind of whipping around fast. This is a very large kitchen, very nice island in the middle of it. You will notice, though, that this house does not come with any kind of high-end features. So you're going to have the Formica countertops, not granite. This is, like I said, a DR Horton Express home, so it's usually a really good value, but there won't be any room for any kind of customization at all. Another cost-saving feature that you'll find is that these have carpet in the common areas and bedrooms, really anywhere except for the wet areas. So the 2 kitchens were tiled and the bathrooms would be tiled. There are those shower inserts, so it's not a tile. It's not going to be a tile backsplash. It's certainly all things that you can add later, but it's keeping the cost down. It's an express home. It's sort of a budget home. The least expensive of these at the moment is $386,000. That will probably change already tomorrow, and most of the rest of these are already over $400,000 in the Central Florida market. Our master's on the second floor in this home, and you'll see that the bathroom vanities match the downstairs cabinetry that we saw in the kitchens, and we have a similar shower insert rather than a tiled shower, and some spacious closets up here on the second floor. So we saw 2 walk-in closets and a linen closet off of the master bedroom. So we have an upstairs laundry, and all of the secondary bedrooms have a walk-in closet, which is a great feature too. This house had really interesting light switches, and this bathroom, I think, was our only bathtub. So now let's review my pluses and minuses for the D.R. Horton McGraw model home. Pretty straightforward pluses. This is a big house. You're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. It has a big kitchenette in the in-law apartment. You might have to do some work to it yourself. I'm not quite sure what's included there. And it's going to be a low price per square foot. As for minuses, well, this is not a customizable home. This is your budget kind of entry-level home with basic finishes. So you're not going to be able to make any choices or changes to the design of this home.